Bilakwa. The following translation from Adyghe language to English language of the famous Bilakwa was sent to Justice for North Caucasus group by the member Black Eagle. Bilakwa, which reminds of the Circassian genocide memories that Circassians were subjected to by the Russian Tsarist state in the 19th century. Bilakwa. Listen, people, listen, everyone. The speaker is the old and great mountains of the Caucasus. I want to remind you, with one of worst tragedies of all times. That day, I went toward the seashore, the seaport. Before I reached there, I met a horseman. When I saw the tears on the horseman's beard, who barely saluted me, I got mad. This is not a thing men do, I shouted at the young guy. Your tears are only one step ahead, the horseman said. And then he went away. That step is waiting for me. I got to a cave. The dead in the cave were about 50. If you count all the dead and the dying laying there, they were about 500. A mother with open eyes gave the soul while trying to breastfeed her baby. The baby was crying of hunger and calling his mother to breastfeed him. He was laid next to his mother's chest. That unlucky born baby, he was crying, dying of hunger. His cry made the hearts of the dying laid there people hurt more and more. In a while, the baby stopped crying. He could barely open his little eyes, and he was dead. I took my shakwa, the traditional Circassian robe, and made it a coffin for the mother and her son. As the horseman said, I saw my tears on my shakwa. There, I stood and shouted out with prayers. Those who can hear me, those who can help in this crisis. All those who left the motherland, left to Turkey, suffered from plague. The most of those who left either were lost in the sea or died of diseases and was eaten by worms and insects. They were lost in strange mountains and valleys. They were settled and left there to die. Then you swear that you love our people. You will be happy if our mountaineers survive. If that was true, why the ones who can't survive are lost? Our women were gathered and chained next to bathe fountains whose bodies you are valueless. Why did you accept the injustice? You saw everything with our eyes. Why you didn't bother to mention or write anything about that? Once you say you are the people of Shamil. Once you say you were sent by Caliph. Once you say you were sent by God. Where do you want to take us with your lies? Beasts is what you do in life. I wonder people like you, in what khabza way should be buried. On your tomb, a big sign with snake head. When you dig the ground to put the tomb sign, the ground rejects it. Your tombs describe of what you're doing. You come from devil's origin. Fire and earth will look the same, only pains in your hell. All of what you really deserve, you become fodder for the swamp snakes. People's curse will finish you. Wickedness will end the wickedness. Those who stayed and stalled with pains, your future is blessed.
يا من أزهل في الجابر كان خلصنا في زرمم هتصوم نخرنا كوباسس وثباتهم تسبسبلجهم سخنا ذات الزدقاوة صوح مخيباتا زيكو بابر بتساقم ففي وزن يقوخ ماخوة وقف يا حلو قداش اخبار خري خد فقف يا حلو قداش اخبار